Hey Corey, I'm Trevor, founder of Crowd Tamers. I've launched a number of different businesses from 0 to 2 million plus in revenue, and you hit me up on Twitter and said, hey, why don't you conduct an audit of my website, Savvycal.com. Appreciate the outreach. Let me take a few moments and check you out. There is one problem though. I use Savvycal. That means I can't view you from here. I'll open up there we go, a tab in incognito mode. Now I can see sending your scheduling link shouldn't feel weird. So I get that. I don't get how, right? And I don't know that not feeling weird is the best value prop to talk about here. As somebody who gets between 2 and 5 meetings probably every day that I had dropped a link for somewhere and people booked, I don't have an awkwardness over sending my meeting link. I want control over my calendar. I want to know how people are booking. I want to have my team involved in the right meetings and not involved in the other meetings. And I want to have clients and leads using different meeting links. Like, those are my use cases. I think for a power user in Savvycal, this is probably relatively common. So I like the attitude behind this shouldn't feel weird. I don't think we're talking much about value, right? We're not talking about feature. We're talking about a kind of universal feeling that some people have, but once you're a power user, I'm not convinced you have that feeling. So I want to test and see if I can find a different way to talk about Savvycal that might be more like, you should control your calendar, not your prospects. Or build custom meetings. Control your calendar with infinite custom meetings. Something, right? We want to find a different value prop than this to test. This, maybe it does really well. Maybe it doesn't. And I still don't get how this works. So now I've got this here, and I kind of see this partnership chat, interactive demo. Cool. I love this, right? This is what actually got me to buy from you guys back in the day. I've been using you guys for months now, is being able to say, oh, okay, this shows up, fill this out, schedule, that's it. Wow. Like, that was super cool. And seeing the available windows on your calendar and on my calendar is what convinced me, right? All right. Social proof, super cool. Love to see it up so high. Scheduling tool that both the sender and the recipient will love. Okay. Personalization a priority. This is pretty cool. Instantly find a time that works for everyone. This is pretty cool. Overlay my calendar. I'd almost want to see this like animating so I can see the difference. Adjusting availability should save time, not waste time. This is cool. Again, interactive might work here. Maybe you've tested it and you know it doesn't. Set preferred times. Cool. Protect yourself from meeting overload. I use this a lot. Customize availability on the fly. Got it. Work-life integration made easy. This is actually why I bought, because I had 5 calendars to manage, and Savvycal made this real easy. Gotcha. Embed on your website. Yep. I don't actually embed it. I make it a link, but whatever. Cool. And then this kind of, hey, here's my personal like philosophy behind this all. Okay. I don't know on this page is the best place for it, but whatever. I do wonder why we have 2 different social proof sections, right? That is right here. We've got social proof, and then down here again, we've got a different social proof block. I don't know why. Integrate all your tools. That's handy to see. It connects with everything I've got. Awesome. Switch to Savvycal in 15 minutes or less. Cool. I love all this. Okay. That said, what would I change? So H1 here I'm not convinced about. Should these be interactive? I don't know. It is a lot of scrolling. I also don't think this is necessarily the top one. I think for your best people, your best users, like, this was the feature that got me to switch from Calendly. And maybe I'm unique in this. I don't know. I would want to test and see what the best way to talk about this is, and if this is the best feature to make the switch happen. I'll talk more about that in just a moment. But I think you've got tons of great ideas, tons of way to talk about your product, and I don't think you know who you're talking to yet. Or if you do know who you're talking to yet, I don't see a clearly defined persona here. Is this the best tool for busy founders? Is this the best tool for SDRs? Is this the best tool for consultants who have to manage calendars across a bunch of different clients? Like, we should dial into a particular user and go like hell for them, because that will have a better result for you in the long run than trying to be many things for many people. That said, I was checking out from here what we've got running for ads and kind of top of funnel tests. There's nothing running on LinkedIn. That's fine. You don't even appear to have a Facebook page. So you're not doing any top of funnel tests right now. I do recommend highly, like this is the blog post on my website. You go to CrowdTamers, click on $1 Million Funnel, takes you right here. Read this through, because this will give you, for a reasonable $5K in ad spend over 9 weeks, a way to approach problem solving around how do I speak to my users based on quantitative data, not based on what maybe feels right in your heart. I did a little check on what's bringing traffic to your site. What I do like a lot about this is you're ranking relatively well for a bunch of super good keywords for people who don't know you, right? Meeting bird, doodle scheduling, Calendly alternative, Acuity versus Calendly. Like, wow. Ranking a little higher for these search terms would be phenomenal, because that's discoverability that you desperately need. So on the organic side, I would want to lean in more here, but also that this is what you rank best for suggests to me you should be doing some testing for ads on LinkedIn, ads on Facebook, where you say, are you sick of Calendly? Are you sick of Meetingberg? Are you sick of Doodle? Savvycal's a better way. Try that out, right? So the last thing I like to do to analyze a website's marketing is to take a look at your H1s as kind of a proxy for the content that you've got on your site, because H1s are what your content is largely about, and analyze keyword frequency there and keyword density there. So if I look at just basic how often a word shows up, right? Scheduling, that's good. Savvycal, branded term, fine. Calendar's a bit way down, right? And given your focus is the easy calendar sharing tool, I feel like you want to talk more about calendar in the copy that you write. If I look at 2-word keywords, choose Savvycal and Savvycal versus. Okay, cool. Scheduling links, and tool shows up quite often, right? Combination, that's 14 times. That would be your number one. So you've got some good content on the site. And then look at a little deeper keyword analysis still. Choose Savvycal versus best Google Calendar integration, I assume is the 4th word. Sending scheduling link. Like, okay, these are a little less good, but at least you don't have, like, some people I see, like, their number one H1s are things like, how to find your pants or whatever. And you're like, that's not what your business is. You just wrote that as your default H1 on every single web page, whatever. So overall, I think you need to work a bit more on the content. I think you want to see, with some tests on performance marketing, if you can't find a way to make people discover you because of the content you've got. And I'd follow this system to do it. And I think you need to dial in a bit the persona and messaging you want to use to get people to sign up and actually try your product. But overall, I'm a Savvycal user. Love it a whole lot when you've got a lot of complex calendars to share. And I hope everything goes real well for you. Thanks for reaching out, Corey. Thanks for reaching out, Derek. I appreciate your time today. Best of luck.